EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for January 9th, 2023. It is Monday, back to work, and the Monday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Kinsley ShopRite is celebrating with all NFL football fans starting this Saturday, January 14th, and every weekend during the NFL playoffs, Kinsley's will have their wing bar featuring jumbo wings, cold or hot, for just $5.99 a pound. A couple of these great wings with their other catering specialties, such as a cheese or shrimp tray, and throw in a 3 or 6 foot hoagie and you have a party. And don't forget the freshest cannolis from their bakery department. Get ready for the NFL playoffs by celebrating every Saturday and Sunday until the really big game in February at Kinsley's ShopRite, the world's largest ShopRite, located at 107 Kinsley's Drive in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Monday video forecast. So we have a few leftover snow showers very, very early. Rain and snow showers, I should say, because you might have across South Jersey a few leftover rain showers very early. And I mean very early, like 6, 7 o'clock this morning. And this will be off the coast by 8. We'll have a few leftover lingering flakes and raindrops until that completely exits. And then clouds will give way to sun. It'll become mostly sunny today. Today's high is going to be between 40 and 47 from northwest to southeast, so still technically slightly above average for this time of year. So any snow you might have had, minor accumulations on grassy surfaces or whatever overnight, is going to be quickly erased as this low quickly races away and you keep temperatures slightly above average. Again, it's going to be in the 40s, so it's not going to last long. And this is likely the last snow you're going to see for quite some time. We were talking about another thread the needle possibility, a bigger storm possibility at the end of the week. Well, two things. One, it's not going to be a really big storm. Two, it's going to be rain rather than snow. Okay, and that's because of a couple things that I highlighted in the Weather Weekly's video yesterday. I'm going to briefly touch on that today. First, let's get to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. Just start this off at 5 o'clock in the morning, just so you can see where it was, and it just moves across. By 7, 8 o'clock, this is going to be off the coast, and that's it. A few leftover rain or snow showers before that exits, and then again, skies will become mostly sunny today. All right, so temperatures the next couple of days will be very similar. 40 to 46 tomorrow. We'll call it partly to mostly cloudy here on Tuesday, but we are going to be dry for most of this week. When we get to Wednesday, we're going to have, or Tuesday night into Wednesday, we're going to have mostly cloudy skies. We have a cold front moving through, but this was expected to be a lot more potent when it moved through and have a deeper trough. You see, this trough is not really that deep. It kind of does one of these numbers here instead of a big deep trough like it was expected to be originally. And then we had a system off the southeastern U.S. coastline that was going to race off to the northeast. That is no longer here. There's nothing here. So there are a lot of things changed in the last week. The models are trying to guess, and they were guessing completely wrong. So as a result of this, there's no blocking high pressure over Greenland. And if I go over to a wider view, when you get up over Greenland here and look at this from an anomaly standpoint, which is not this image in particular, but trust me, there's a positive NAO right now, which means there's no blocking. So you need something else to get this system to block this system and make it take us further south at track like this, right? Instead of doing one of these numbers here, which it's doing, and cutting to our west. So since it's not able to do this because there is no 50-50 low sitting out here. And because there's no 50-50 low, that can act as a block in a situation where you have no Greenland block. Well, they don't have that either. So guess what? This is going to be rain, and there's no chance that this is going to be anything else, okay? So we move this forward. I'll go back to that in a second. Here is Thursday. Or Wednesday night and Thursday. We have a system moving off to our north. This is an antecedent low moving through the Great Lakes. That's going to move across northern New England initially, right? Might get a shower in our far interior northwestern areas with that Wednesday night. But then after that, the main system is, again, cutting off to our west here. And this is going to be a quicker arrival and departure than it was originally expected to be. Remember, we're talking about maybe very late in the week or late in the week and weekend. Well, now this is going to be just a later Thursday, all Thursday night, which is the bulk of it, and then Friday morning, and then that's going to be out of here. So they're going to be out rather quickly. But you see, this is all green. This is all rain. No chance that it's going to be snow. There is some upslope snow on the backside of this system as it's pulling away in western PA, but that is not in our area, and I don't expect it to get into our area when this pulls away. We are going to have cooler temperatures come in this weekend following this system, with temperatures generally on either side of 40 degrees Saturday, Sunday, and then partly cloudy or partly mostly sunny over the weekend. Not expecting any precipitation there on either of those 2 days. But after this, we're going to warm up after this weekend. And this is not a surprise. I've talked about it in the long range outlook. I talked about it in the Weather Weeklies video yesterday. Next couple weeks after mid-month are going to be pretty warm. Okay, and it's the next shot of any kind of snow that at all is going to be maybe at the very tail end of the month. Okay, so it's going to be a little while, and it's going to be a little bit mild in the meantime. But it does not look like we're dealing with any wintry component with the end of the week system whatsoever, and it's not going to change. And the reason it's not going to change, again, no 50-50 low here to block it, and high pressure, instead of being over here where you would ideally want it over the Quebec province, is way over here. Over by Nova Scotia, so that's way too far removed. Okay, you need this way back over here in order to get this thing to have a wintry component to it, and it's just not there. Okay, a 50-50 low, if it was there, would have held that high further west to set the storm up, but it was a thread in the needle situation. Did not thread the needle, and that's why we're getting rain. Okay, so just wanted to go through that just so you understand, if you did not catch the Weather Weeklies video yesterday, what we're dealing with. But don't expect any wintry precipitation after early this morning for a few snowflakes that you're going to see in the eastern areas before that exits the coast until at least the end of this month. I'm EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for January 9th, 2023. Have a great Monday.